Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for another game. Kim Daejeon on the mound, 17 games, 40 innings, 5-2, 420 ERA, 785 OPS, and a 160 whip. So we will welcome Mary Kate. We'll see how this all wraps up. As it'll be interesting as one thing you guys can't hear unless you're actually at the game, and maybe you can hear it on the broadcast, is that first pitch is wide. There's an air show going on right in the area that's my house and the stadium are. So as I was coming back, lots of flyovers and everything, but that one's in there for a strike. So I will attempt to get all the lineups all set up as this gets underway, and I will get them as soon as possible as that one is filed away, making it 1-2. Oh, 284 on the season for Iju Hyung, 10 home runs. Missing out of the lineup today is Kim Hae-sung. He's still on the bench, so we'll see if he pinch hits. I didn't see anything about any injuries, as that misses outside. EJ Wan behind the plate. Peraza is back out in left field. We'll see if that helps him hit. Again, I talked about it yesterday. He just has not been hitting well. As that pitch is lifted into left. Peraza over, under, and one away. Oh, on the mound for Kiwoom is a left-hander. I'll get into that some more once we get on the other side of the ball. And yeah, he's pitched extremely well against Hanwha. So we will see how that all ends up. And stepping in now, Go Young-woo. Go Young-woo, the third baseman today. So 284 on the season, but 0 souvenirs. And that's fouled away, and it's 0-2. And I will try to get all this before the end of the first inning, hopefully. And the slow curve in there fouled away. All right, the 0-2 pitch, low, ball 1, 1-2. So Hanwha and the 1-2 swing into the glove, and that's out number 2 on the strikeouts. All right, so first strikeout on the day for Kim Daejeon. Left-handers are hitting 318 against them. Righties 353. As first pitch is in there for a strike against Sung Sung Moon. 344 on the season, 13 home runs. He has really kind of taken himself and made himself into a ball player this year. Kind of played everywhere. Today playing at second base. And that's outside 2-1. another one outside. 3-1. Kim Gi-jung does struggle with the walk. So something to look at today is and here comes the 3-1. That's way outside and low. Ball one. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Cheongju Won. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Back in, it's in 0-1. Daejeon not having a great season. 5 straight games that he's got a hit in though, so might be turning it around. He can give some souvenirs, but he also strikes out a fair amount, and that's 1-1. And that's also a ball. 2-1, and quickly he is struggling with his command here late. All right, so that he goes and doesn't even throw. And he'll be on second. All right, again, I'm trying to get everything situated. It's very difficult, one, during the week, and also it is very difficult when they have when they're starting a series, because there's not a lot to go off of. Daejeon fouls that off of EJ Wan's glove, and we've got ourselves a full count. First full count of the day here. There we go. I've almost got the welcome, Luke. Almost got the Kiwoom lineup all done and situated. And he lifts that one into the stands. A souvenir for the people. And another full count. Left field. All right, pitch number 22 here in this first inning, and that's upstairs, and 2 straight walks have now made this inning a little rough for the young left-hander, and that's going to bring up Kim Gun. Hey. All right, left fielder. All right, Kim Gunny steps in way outside on that slow curveball that forgets to curve into the strike zone. 268 on the season, 4 home runs. All right. Is that a little bit better? You may also, I was talking about it a little bit earlier, but they also have the, that Yangshi, the Yangshi festival going on. So a lot of like flyovers and stuff as that's filed away 1 and 2. There we go. Yeah, trying to. I got a new fan that's supposed to be super quiet, but unfortunately, it is not super quiet. And where is he playing? Alright, I think I've got... As he fouls that away, stays 1 and 2. Got the Kiwoom lineup all set up. Oh, Lee Joo-hyung flew out in the first at-bat, then a strikeout for Go Young-woo, then 2 straight walks and a stolen base in between the walks. And they've got first and second, 2 outs, 1-2 pitch coming up. And that is lined its throw to second and 3 away as he fields that's fallen back. And walks 2, but gets out of the inning with nothing more than an elevated pitch count. And we will go to the bottom of the first. 2 runs already stranded for Kiwoom. And 27 pitches in that first inning. A little rough in that first inning. But I'll get the Hanwha lineup. It's a little bit easier to do as just a few changes. Peraza again is back in there playing defense, left field. Kim In-won stays in playing in the second spots, in the second in the lineup, but he is DHing today. The lefty on the mound will give him a DH spots. Not a lot of other changes in the lineup. Very interesting to go with the left-hander John Jin-hyuk, who's hitting about his weight in kilograms against left-handed hitters. Oh, Kim In-won. Sorry, Kim In-won is playing first today. Cheongju is DHing after getting tired from running around the bases all day yesterday. And first pitch is in there. First strike against Peraza. Peraza batting from the right side. Oh, sorry, a ball. And check swing. Did not. What? They just said he didn't go, but then they called it a strike. Which one is it? Did he go or not? Okay, they changed it. 2-0. Lifts that one. Peraza is a first inning machine. Usually gets his 1 hit. He's played in 6 games in this second half, and he has 6 hits. 1 hit a game. Has been getting his single at the very beginning of the game, and then failing after that as he skies that one up. Second baseman under it, and 1 away. And that's going to bring in Kim In-won. He, again, cemented himself in that second spot in the lineup. Interesting, though, he is getting a start here against a left-hander. And a swing and a miss on a pitch way inside. Swings at another pitch out of the zone, up high this time, and it's 0-2. All right, I think I've got Hanwha's lineup, and that's 3 pitches and a strikeout. Kind of what I was worried about for Kim In-won against the lefties. He hasn't historically been very good against left-handed hitters. All right. I think I've got everything fixed and situated, and we're ready for some actual baseball now. Kim Daejeon broke his hitting streak yesterday, went over for the first time in I don't know how long. Still hitting .321 on the season, 11 home runs. And that's going to be a slow chopper third base. Bare hands, it's not able to come up with it, and he's going to start a new hitting streak today. All right, Noshiwan steps in. Hanwha, runner on first base, already have more hits than Kiwoom today. And Noshiwan, 281 on the season. And outside, ball 1. Emmanuel Daejeon on the mound for Kiwoom has pitched well against Hanwha. Again, most left-handers have, as Noshiwan skies that one up, shortstop under it, and 3 away. Hanwha gets a runner on, but that's all they get. Welcome back, welcome. And that'll be it for Hanwha in the first. They do get a single, but he is stranded on the base pass, and we will now go to the second. So, Emmanuel Daejeon, first year in the league, 3 games against Hanwha. He's 2-1, 18 innings. So, averaging 6 innings per start against them. He's given up 5 runs in those 3 games. But he does have a loss. 188 against him is what Hanwha is hitting with a .94 whip. So they are not getting on base, and they're not scoring a lot of runs against him. That is the tradition of the 2024 Hanwha Eagles with the left-handers on the mound. It has not been pretty. Hopefully they can turn that around today. Hopefully. And I believe that'll get it all set up. So we should be coming back here. Kim Gi-jung, rough inning. That's first inning. DeJesus or Jesus, I don't know what they're going to call him. 11 pitches. Kim Gi-jung, 27 pitches in that first inning. Has fouled away there. 0-1. I feel like a broken record here is 275 on the season for Byung-sang Gwan. I don't believe I've seen him play against Hanwha yet this season, as that misses inside 1-1. Yeah, you know, they're trying to get 5 innings. None of these starters are going or finishing the 6th. They haven't finished the 6th in I don't know how long, at least 3 weeks. As the pitch counts, and then just running into the bullpen is no shoe on under that one for 1 out. So Hanwha bullpen has been worked, needless to say. So on Tuesday's game, Barra 4 innings. So you got 5 innings out of the bullpen. Then Wednesday's game, 5 innings. So 4 more innings out of the bullpen. Actually, I think it might have only been 3. 3 innings because they lost that game. As that one's in there for a strike. Then yesterday, Moon Dong-ju, 5 innings. So again, 4 innings from the bullpen. As that one misses up and out of the zone, 1-1. So can they get something out of these starters? The starters not going deep into the games is really putting a lot of pressure on these bullpens. Wang Young-mook, and he boots it. And that's not going to help things, as Hanwha with an error. Not watching it in. Fundamentals. A team with solid fundamentals has a chance to just... Solid fundamentals with a halfway decent coach, manager, and run rampant on this entire league. As that one's in there for a strike. 0-1. Left-hander again, Kim Daejeon, 238 on the season. Today is the Youngshi Chukje, the midnight festival. So it's down in Cheongju. I assume that you live somewhere near Cheongju. But yeah, so Black Eagles air show before it sets off, I guess. As that fouled away, 0-2. That's what it is. Yeah. The first couple times I heard it, because I live here in Cheongju also. So yeah, like hearing them fly by, I'm like, what is going on? And then I was like, oh yeah, it's probably the festival. That's a swing and a miss. His second strikeout of the day, and 2 away. Throw the butt out, throw the bat out, and hope you hit something. All right, the number 9 hitter, Im Byung-wook, steps in. 276 on the season, and there he goes. A stolen base goes into the center field, but luckily he wasn't paying attention, so that he ended up on third. You throw him a 2-seamer? I just glove side tailed way out there by second base. So luckily nobody ever got over there. That's his first career stolen base, and they are going to run all over Daejeon, as that's in there for a strike at the bottom, 1-1. So already 2 stolen bases here against Daejeon. The first one he didn't even throw. 276 on the season for the right fielder. And And that's a strike two. He is, they have a ton of lefties in this lineup. Do they have any right-handers? One. As that one bounces in the dirt. It's 2-2. Yeah. 3 left-handers in this entire lineup? 3 left-handers. Or sorry, 3 right-handed hitting players in today's lineup, and that's lifted into the outfield. Daejeon Hyuk over it, and 3 away. So the air is taken care of. Strikeouts, stolen base, but nothing. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Sorry, second. Yes, second. So, pitch counts creeping up, creeping. 15 pitches that inning gives them 42 through 2. Again, you want the first number to match the inning that you just finished. Unfortunately, he is double the inning that he just finished. HeySuS, on the other hand, moving along nicely. Very similar to yesterday's game, as you know, 2 days ago. Yesterday's game, Moon Dong-ju struggled a lot in the first inning. Samsung was able to score 2 to tie it up, but it was the same. Singles, errors, walks in the but no, Samsung was never able to score, kept leaving runners on. Kia already with 3 runners left on, and they are over with runners in scoring position so far today. As, we should be coming back here. And the first pitch outside. Chansung, 266 now in the season, 16 home runs. He's got 10 of them already in the second half, leading the league in second half home runs. This week, 3 games, 7 hits, 3 home runs, 2 of them yesterday, 9 home runs, 4 of them yesterday, and a swing and a miss on the outside pitch. 2-1. Chansung in the second half is been hitting pretty well. As that one is going to be an E5, and Hanwha has a runner on thanks to the air. Moves over. Olay! Get in front of the ball. Piss poor fundamentals. It's like, where do they learn how to field? Because it is bad. So, Chansung, 3 of 86 on the season in the second half with his 10 runs. He's obviously destroying his first half stats, and An Ji-hong fakes the bunts, and that's in there for a strike. Since July, the man now is hitting 424. And That's lifted into the air. Center fielder over, grabs it at the wall, warning track, and that is one away. Next up, Wang Young-mook. He'll attempt to make up for his error in the last inning. Both teams now with an error on ground balls. Jesus Beard looking all right. All right, Wang Young-mook. Nick's not here for his patented scream and yell, so we'll just start without him. 305 on the That's just catches the top of the zone. 1-1. Outside 2. All right, the 2-1 pitch, a ugly looking swing on that. As he throws the bat out there kind of half-heartedly, looking at trying to swing it. That's not a good-looking swing at all. All right, the 2-2 pitch to the Hanwha rookie shortstop. And fouls that one off. Stays 2-2. And he throws the bats. Third baseman grabs a 5, but not going to get him at first. So 5-4 will change spots there, but 2 away. As Wang Young-mook now takes over at second base, or at first base, as Cheongju, he's retired on the 5-4 putouts. Next up, EJ1, the backstop of the day for Hanwha. Mr. Singles himself. And ball 1 as EJ1 1 for 2 against Jesus on the season, and that misses outside at 2-0. All right, the 2-0 pitch to number 32, way inside. Looked way inside. He must be crowding the plate big time. That barely goes inside of the K zone, and it's 3-0 though. Left-hander coming real wide on these pitches today. Chris Sale-esque. And that's right down the middle, 145. 3-1. All right, the 3-1 pitch from Jesus. Misses inside, ball 4. And that's going to bring up Jeonjin Hyuk, the center fielder. I'm a little too far south for that. All right, Jeonjin Hyuk hitting 233 on the season, but again, I don't understand this this whole thing. He is hitting 160 against left-handed pitching. 160. So he's basically going, okay, in 6 games against Kiwoom, he's hit 348. But against left-handed pitching, he's hit 160. So basically he's saying the Kiwoom games are more determinant than the left-handed hitting. That's through the lineup. Wong Young Mook is going to round third and come home. Daejeon into third and Jeonjin Hyuk into seconds, as that slow developing bad play by the outfielder allowed the runners to move over, and it's 1-0. As that pitch way on the outside got past underneath the diving shortstop. Yeah, I somehow he got a double out of that. It should be a single and just really crappy defense. Like it was a ground ball past the shortstop right to the left fielder, but the left fielder took forever to throw it in, and even Daejeon, who's the slowest runner in the league, was able to go from first to third, and they didn't even try to throw him out at third. That was just... They're giving him a double, but seriously. That was just awful defense, as the leadoff error, and then whatever that defense was supposed to be there is led to an unearned run and threatening with some more. Peraza steps in. Last time he had an RBI was 2 weeks ago against KT. Looks at here comes the 1-1 pitch as Hanwha is a 2-out rally in here. And here we go. The 1-1 pitch way upstairs. 2-1. Couple guys from Venezuela battling here. Juanita Hernandez for Jesus, and Peraza is from San Isidro Labrador High School. And a swing and a miss at a pitch way over the zone, and it's 2-2. Peraza 0 for 1 on the day, popped up to second base in his first at-bats. And here comes the 2-2 again. Peraza has been struggling since his injury, as he fouls that one straight back. Everybody behind him jumps out of the way, just in case that super awesome netting breaks. Do love his batting gloves, though. The orange Franklin, as that's in the dirt. That's going to make it 3-2. First full count for Peraza and first full count for Hanwha. as big thing for Kiwoom is the guy's missing out of the lineup. And the 3-2, that is ripped, but foul. So Kiwoom, the big things are the collision. Youngyu and Dawson. That collision has taken Dawson out for the season. They had the goodbye moments for him in last night's game. So he will head back to the U.S. for his knee surgery. And the 3-2 pitch, that's also fouled straight back. Right off of the front of the catcher's mask. Boink! All right, another 3-2 pitch here as they are running this pitch count up. 28th pitch of this inning for the Kiwoom left-hander. And that's a strikeout. Hanwha gets one, leaves another 2 runners on, and the air provides a lot of Hanwha action. Could have been a 1-2-3 inning, but instead he's throwing 27 pitches, 28 pitches. 39 now, as again at one point he should have had 12 pitches to get out of that inning, but ended up just throwing 9 more to Peraza there in to get that 3rd strikeout, and that is a massive error, not just for the 1 run, but the fact that it also cost Daejeon, 16 pitches, another inning. So huge error on the 3rd baseman there. It's all right for us though. Yeah. Shoulder, as he made a oh man, I think that was the KT game. He made a catch running into the wall out in the outfield, and then was taken out of the game, taken on a tried to come out on his own, but wasn't able to, and ended up having to take the ambulance out. Came back a little bit, and then they decided to take him off of the roster, and when he did come back, he just has not been very good. As here comes the bunt, and that's probably going to be safe. Yep. So the old bunt single. The bunt down the line. Pitcher grabbed it, but tossed it. Not able to toss it as I believe KT has the youngest team in the league. They are fast. They are left-handed. They're developing. Obviously, that's why they have so many errors. But not a lot to look for this team, as most people picked them to finish dead last in the league, as they finished last year, and then they lost their best player to the San Francisco Giants. So the 1-0 pitch coming up now, and we'll see if he goes in motion as they check over him, and he slides back in. Kim Won over at first base today. He is, despite the fact that he bats left-handed, he is a right-hander. as very, very prominent in the KBO. They bat left and throw right. And that is bounced in the dirt and not able to get him over at first. They caught him off a little bit farther as Daejeon made a Hail Mary catch. Just kind of threw his glove out there. It landed in the glove, but his throw back to first was not very good. Pulled Kim In-won off of the base, and he was able to slide back in. So, now the 2-0 pitch to Go Young-woo, and that's also outside. Struck out in his first at-bat, so that's that first K looking up there at you on the screen if you are in the horizontal. If you are in the vertical, sorry, you don't get Ks. All right, the 3-0 pitch, that's ball 4. And, yep. Now we gotta look at pitches. Pitch counts here. Gotta look at pitch counts here as Hanwha's probably gonna get some guys up in the bullpen. Pak Sang-won did not pitch yesterday, so they will obviously go to him next. He has been a lifesaver in that bullpen, pitching long relief. Not a common position for pitchers. Pak Sang-won, the former closer for Hanwha, started the season off as the closer for Hanwha, but as other pitchers that were ran into the ground last year, late in the season, he struggled early on. Son Sung-moon steps in. He walked and stole a base in his first at-bats. 344 on the season for the Kiwoom utility infielder. And a swing and a miss at ball 5. And that's 0-1. Career high, 13 homers in 2022. Has 13 already this year. Career high, 79 RBIs back in 2022. Has 78 so far right now on the season. Looking to make some career highs here in 2024 as that's fouled into the glove and out of the glove because we know EJ Wan's not catching that. Oh, really having, again, the best year of his career when he was with Nexon, who used to be Kiwoom. 313 back in 2018, but everybody hit high that year because that was the last year of the juiced baseball, the tighter wound baseball that I really believe has made its return this season, as that's lifted into center field, one away. We shall enjoy that out, and that's going to bring up Cheongju Won. Walked in his first at-bat also, but was stranded. Kiwoom doing their best Hanwha impersonation. First and second, nobody outs, trying to not score any runs. All right, Cheongju Won, swing and a miss. 0-1. Cheongju Won average at 245 now on the season. Has been hitting 324 in the second half though, and lifts that one foul. He was part of that the big changing the rule, basically the Rule 5 draft from the MLB. But it's not for younger guys, it's for older guys. and he came over from SSG in that draft. And that's Mrs. Lowe, 1 and 2. The career 276 hitter, last year 235, year before that 211, and so SSG is like, you know, you guys, someone else can take him. And Kiwoom picked him up, and you know, I don't know if they're happy about it, but he's playing a lot. And the 1-2 pitch reaches it down. Daejeon grabs it, flips, and a double play on a flip from the second baseman, a spin throw from the shortstop, and they have done it, ladies and gentlemen. They've done the Hanwha. First and seconds, nobody outs. The 2-3 hitters with 3 outs on 2 swings. And we will go to the bottom of the third. Hanwha up 1-0. Love when other teams do Hanwha stuff. Big help to Kim Gi-jung also, as lowered his pitch count down a little bit more reasonable, as 12 pitches that inning with that double play there. Gives him 54 on the day. Did give Jesus a little bit of time to rest, however. All right, we should. No. I hate my computer. We should be coming back here. Kim In-won will lead things off. First pitch fouls that one away. Glad to see him make some contact this time, as he struck out on 3 pitches in his first at-bats. Hanwha just realized they're wearing their orange uniforms today instead of the summer uniforms. And here comes the center field fly. 1 away. All right, here comes Kim Daejeon. He singled back in the first inning, almost gets hit here, and that's 1-0. Since the start of July, he's hitting 379. Not too shabby, as that's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Getting just consistent. 1 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits every game. Not a big power guy, which is why he should probably be in the leadoff spot, as that just catches the bottom of the zone. He is not happy with it. Really having, again, best year of his career, like 0 doubts about it, now that he's finally getting some time, consistent playing time. And that's way up high, 2-2. So last year he played in 91 games. This year, this is his 91st game. So much better season this year when he's been rewarded with some playing time. Not a lot of respect for him earlier in this manager's Hanwha career, as he decided he was a 6 or 7 hitter, and he's quickly realized that he's not. And he fouled it into the glove. And that'll be a strikeout. He didn't go. And definitely did not go. I don't know how he fouled that off, but apparently it was. And again, next year, definitely think that that call down to first place will be reviewable, as No Shiwan steps in, and it's 1-1. So many missed calls down at first base and third base. So sitting on 20 home runs, 1 home run so far this season, or sorry, this month, as he swings and misses there, 1 and 2. And just misses up stop. And that's upstairs, 3 and 2. Another full count here, 2 straight full counts. And he lines that one down to right, and that is the home run we were looking for. Goodbye, sir. That barely got over. 24 degrees, 110 meters, and Chae-in-sung will follow that right back up with a single. And he is on the base for the second time today. As Chae-in-sung, to say he is seeing the ball well would be a massive understatement. Next pitch, single, and that'll bring up An Chi-hong. An Chi-hong flew out to center field in his one at-bat of the day, 0 for 1, and that's a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. 306 on the season for Hanwha's second baseman. And lifts that one way up and off the top of the dugouts. 0-2. Full count, solo shot to the other way, just sneaks inside the foul pole. I mean, it was hooked around about four seats from the foul pole and just got in. And An Chi-hong lifts that one at the wall. Goodbye, 2-run shot. And another home run from Hanwha. All right, the Wang Young Mook now steps in. This is a 2-run rally. They just kept carrying and carrying. 115 on that one. 30 degrees, 144 off the bats into the bullpen netting. And that's Wang Young Mook ground ball to the second baseman throw. And that'll be 3 away. But not before Hanwha gets 3 more with 2 outs on a solo shot by No Shiwan and a 2-run shot by An Chi-hong, and Hanwha takes a 4-0 lead into the 4th inning. Friday is the day that they win, as again, Saturdays and Sundays have been brutal for Hanwha. They are ready today to win a second game in a row. They're inspired by the Black Eagles flyover before the game in the neighborhood. They thought it was for them, so they're rewarding themselves with some home runs. Kiwoom with 1 hit on the day, and that was an infield bunt single to lead off last inning before they Hanwha'd themselves out of that inning. We should be coming back here. Kim Gi-jung on the mound still. 54 pitches through the first 3 innings. And Kim Gun-hee will lead things off. 6-4 ground outs in the first inning and fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. .266 on the season. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. And fouls that one off to stay alive, still 0-2. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch again. And that's way outside, 1-2. Kim Gi-jung, 2 strikeouts, 1 against Go Young-woo in the first, 1 against Kim Tae-jin in the second. So, needs one here for the 4th inning. And that's fouled away, stays 1-2. Pitch number 6 of this at bat, and number 60. Did he go? Did not go, as that pitch was way in the dirt. Able to hold up and brings it 2-2. Kim Kyung-moon out to argue with the first base or fifth base umpire. All right, the 2-2 pitch. That one is lined into right field. That's going to one-hop the fence. He's going to make his way to second, and he is in there with a stand-up double to lead off. The 4th inning. Kim Gi-jung. 4th inning, opponents hit 292 against him. Again, he's not somebody who often pitches into the 4th inning. Byun Sung Kwan steps in. He popped up as he pulls the bunt back, but it's not important because it's a strike anyway. Very important to to bunt with down 4, and that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-2, double there, and then fakes the bunts and looks at strike 1 and strike 2. So the 0-2 pitch to the 273 hitting left fielder. Sets up way outside, trying to get him to chase. And he does, and that's a big strikeouts there for the first out. Next up is going to be Kim Jae-hyun. He reached on an error in his first at-bat, 0 for 1 on the day. And way inside, ball 1. 249 on the season for the catcher. And that misses low, 2-0. Not only did he reach on an error, he got his very first career stolen base. Directly after it. You may be asking, how long has he been in the league? That's a strike at the bottom of the zone. He's been in the league since 2015. So 10 years in the league. 9 years in the league. Did not play in 2019. 9 years in the league, and he has 1 stolen base as of today, which makes him 1 for 3 in his career. And the 2-1 right back at Kim Gi-jung off of his glove. He'll be in there for a single. The man on seconds made one step but stopped, went back to second base. Probably could have made it to third, but it's not worth it as that's right off the glove, right off the fingers. Wasn't able to make the play, wasn't able to make the catch. Definitely should have taken back off to third. That was a poor base running there. And we'll see if it hurts Hanwha, or if it hurts Kiwoom. Kim Daejeon steps in now. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. 0 and 1. 236 on the season for the third baseman. Also has an error himself. That misses upstairs. 7 RBIs on the season, 4 of them coming this month. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. That's outside at 2-1. 71 pitches now for Kim Gi-jung. This probably will be his last inning, as I imagine he's limited to about 80 pitches and 2 times through the order. At least I hope he is, as that's a swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman, and he bobbles it out at second base. Not an error, but it definitely is in the hearts and minds of Hanwha fans, as he misses, he bobbles it, is able to throw to second base to get the out. Did he get it? So 2 outs now, but should have been the end of the inning. They're going to have runners on first and third. Im Byung-uk will step in. He flew out to center field in his first at-bat. 271 on the season from the right fielder. And that's in there for a strike. Defense has not been pretty for either team today. And once again, going back to that play, that single, that infield single, where he should have been on third. He would have scored on that play. As that one is lifted, going foul. Peraza not able to get it, and it goes into the stands anyway. And that makes it 0-2. All right, well, the 0-2 pitch here. Hanwha trying to get out of this inning without any runs. Kim Gi-jung trying to get out of this inning. And that misses outside, as once again, E.J. Wan drops the ball. So pitch number 77 coming up. Im Byung-uk in his career, 302 with 3 home runs in the beautiful city of Daejeon. He finds plenty of jam at the stadium and fouls that one into the stands again. Guy with the glove doesn't make the catch. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch once again. And steps off. I don't think that should be counted as stepping off. If you step from the front part of the mound to the top parts, that's still on the mound. As that's going to be a ground ball foul. I'm going to make a quick fan change. Not sure where that's coming from. And that's outside. 3-2 runs. Oh, sorry, 2-2. Getting ahead of myself a little bit there. Where is this damn noise coming? Must be there. And that is lifted into right field. That is going to drop in, and 1 run will be in. He's going to be headed to second base. And 2 runs will not score. Only 1, the RBI double. As once again, he loves him some Daejeon. I mean, who doesn't, really? As the double into the right field corner. We will see, do they make a mound visit here? No. That's going to flip it over to the top of the lineup here. So, Lee Ju-hyung singled on a bunt in his first at-bats, or his last at-bats, flew out to left in his first, and looks at ball 1, 1-0. He is a 3-run home run machine. Oops. That misses ball 2, 2-0. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on ball 3. 2-1. And that's in there for strike. Two and 2. Alrighty, here goes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch number 85. Pitch number 31 of this inning, and that is lifted into the gap. That is going to score 2, as he is going to be on third base with a 2 RBI triple. And like I said, he should probably throw 80 pitches and only face the lineup 2 times. But like I say all the time, what do I know? That'll be it for him, as we will have our first pitching change One batter too late because they don't want to listen to me and hire me to do the good job. So I assume Pak Song-won. Yep, Pak Song-won will make his way in. He will be looking to get out of this without giving up the lead and then try to put himself in line for the win by closing it out. What the hell do I know? How many pitches did he throw there? 85 pitches. Doesn't get out of the inning. Throws 21 there. So let's count here. He threw, I said 80 pitches or 2 times through the lineup, right? 80 pitches, 2 times through the lineup. All right. So at 80 pitches, he would have finished pitching to the number 9 hitter. Okay, so what about 2 times through the lineup? Okay, well, yep. Also, he would have finished pitching through. And Hanwha right now would be at 4-1, and Pak Song-won would be in. But again, what do I know? What do I know? What do I know? All right, Pak Song-won coming in to face the righty, and first pitch chopped foul on ball 1. Ko Young-woo, 28 RBIs on the season. 22 of them have come with 2 outs. And that's in the dirt, 1-1. Gotta keep it in, you can't let one get too far out. Oh, Hanwha, the second half, their ERA for the bullpen, 3.74. Not only is it first in the league, they've dropped it down 1.54 runs per game, and that is also first. Only two of the teams there, Hanwha and KT, have actually improved their ERA in the second half. I will say this though, it is concerning about, again, here we have the bullpen in the 4th inning. There's a point that you're gonna get to where it's just too much. Like, what point is it that you're leaning on the bullpen too much? All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him looking. And Pak Song-won comes in, puts out the fire, and we will go to the bottom of the 4th. They get some runs back on a double, a single, a double, and a triple. And it's a 1-run lead now for Hanwha as they leave another runner on. That is 5 so far for the Heroes. The SOOPlive.com. Are you sure? SOOPLIVE.com? that one definitely should work. That is the official, have the rights to broadcast outside of Korea. They definitely, if it's not working there, I don't know what to tell you. They're the ones that have the international broadcast rights. All right, so we're back. Bottom of the fourth here. Hanwha just gave up 2 runs after getting 3. Jesus got plenty of rest there. Nook. Yeah, see? Nook, I think you're watching. I think you're using one of like the betting sites or something. As EJ1 ground ball to the shortstop, 6-3. First pitch swinging, not good. Nook, too famous. What website are you using? All right, John Jin Hyuk now steps in. He had himself an RBI double in his first at bats and fakes the bunts, but it's in there for a strike. Go to John Jin Hyuk. That someone else probably gave you the look. As that's a swing and a miss. So, Nook, someone else probably gave you that link. I'm telling you right now, SOOPLIVE.com. As that is a single into right field for John Jin Hyuk. The second time he has been on base today. If you look down in the description, it tells you where to go. They are about a month and a half, 2 months ago, they got the official KBO rights to broadcast internationally, which is probably why what other website or whatever you're using isn't working anymore. So SOOPLIVE.com definitely works. Mary Kate is watching right now, watching Peraza step in with a runner on first. And a swing and a miss from Peraza. 194 in the month of August. Not the best for Peraza. He's 0 for 2 on the day, and that's 0 for 2 on this at-bats. Struck out in his last at-bats. Average is slowly creeping. Search... search KBO? Yeah, Oh, wow. That barely caught the inside corner, and that's 2 away. So... let me see if I can show you real quick. As give me just a sec, Nook. Alright. As that's in there for a strike, Kim In-won. Got it? Yeah. So if you can also add them baseball 1, baseball 2, baseball 3, baseball 4, baseball 5, as that's swing and a miss 0 and 2. Those are the official ones. SOOP baseball 1, SOOP baseball 2, SOOP baseball 3. SOOP baseball 4. Let's see if I can. Don't have it on, but yeah, those should get it for you. All right, the check over on John Jin Hyuk keeps it at 0 and 2. Jang Hyuk does have a few stolen base. No problem. Thank you for watching. It should sync up fairly well. All right, the 0-2 pitch. That's strike 3 on the outside, and he gets the last 2 looking. And we'll go to the 5th. Hanwha up by 1, but the momentum has definitely changed. As we very quick big inning there from HeySuS. 10 pitches in that inning. He's at 70 on the day. Hanwha leaves another one on. That's 4 for them. So, you know, both teams leaving some guys on. Definitely Kiwoom in a worse situation as far as they've left 2 runners on second and a runner on third. Hanwha is just leaving the old guys hanging on first with the first baseman. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Mary Kate, do you see the same Korean commercials also? Like the one with the wave and the hotels.com weird art commercial? Or do you guys, those of you watching outside of Korea, do you guys get English commercials or localized commercials, I should say? Oh, they're so bad. They're the same ones. That's the biggest thing is they're the same ones over and over and over and over and over and over. The same 6 commercials every single time. All right, Song Sung Moon steps in, walked, stole a base in his first at-bat. Pak Song-won obviously still out there. Ball 1 on the first pitch. Song Sung Moon, 343 now on the season after his very big flyouts in his last at-bats. And looks at strike 1, 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch from Pak Song-won outside at 2-1. Pak Song-won has kind of found his stroke there in the bullpen as the guy trying to get to the 6th and 7th innings. He's able to throw 1+ innings a lot of times. As ground ball to the first baseman, fielded, takes it himself, and 1 away. Oh, Pak Song-won in the second half as 2.30 and 2.30 ERA in 11 games and 2 wins. Just in this month, this is his 4th appearance. His other 3 appearances did have a victory and a hold. All right. First pitch to Daejeon in there for a strike. 0-1. Daejeon walked in his first at-bats, moving Kim Tae-yeon a few more steps, and pops that one up and out of play. 0-2. So moving them over a little bit, moving both An Chi-hung and Kim Tae-yeon a little closer to center and second base. now that there's an 0-2 pitch, as he looks to be late on both of those. Park Sang-won does throw pretty hard, especially in the KBO. And that barely catches the top of the zone, but a beautifully positioned ball to look at strike number 2. Love the going upstairs. I hope Hanwha works on that this offseason. So many of these guys, especially these left-handers, as that one is lifted up, that's going to probably drop in. Sliding is Kim Daejeon, but foul territory, and that'll be as he grabs his ankle. Uh-oh. That is, that would be absolutely devastating. An Chi-hong also hurts. As they kind of hit each other, but it didn't look like they hit each other that hard. Maybe just getting some time after running hard. Again, Kiwoom is down 3 guys. That's not that bad. His leg barely hit him. His leg hit him in the shin. So a little limp from the right fielder and the second baseman. But I think they'll be perfectly fine. Again, Kiwoom had... they're missing their foreign bats. They're missing Dawson because of a collision in the outfield. They're also missing Lee Young-gyu, the former Hanwha Eagle, because of that collision. So, big collisions. Kiwoom very well versed in the devastation that those things cause. But Kim Gun-hee, they'll set up way up top, way up in the zone. They go upstairs, and a big swing and a miss. Like I said, I love the fact that they're going upstairs. Kim Gun-hee, 1 for 2 on the day, 6-4 ground out back in the first. Left 2 runners on, and then a double and a run scored last inning. In that, that's 3-run inning for Kiwoom. That one bounces in the dirt, 1-2. I'm okay with that. It wasn't a throw it in the other batter's box on an 0-2 pitch that Hanwha loves to do so much. That was more of a change his eye level, drop his eye level back down. And hopefully now they go right back at that high fastball up top. Nope, they're going to go inside. But it ended up being a high fastball. 2-2. Thank you. All right, the 3-4 game, 2-2 pitch, 2 outs. 1-2 on the day. That's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle, and Hanwha still has not had a 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I use. A little here, a little sneak peek behind this here. I've created an iPad that changes everything. So that's why I'm always looking over to the side. All right, here comes the first pitch in there. Strike 1. All right, Pyeong-sung Kwon steps in. 0-1 pitch, struck out in his last at-bats, and popped up to No. Shiwan over at third base. That's fouled way up high. 0-2. Once again, gets ahead 0-2 to another batter. All right, the 0-2 pitch to the left fielder. Byun Sang-won versus Park Sang-won. Pitch number 20 for their first relief pitcher. That's catches in the outside, and that's another strikeout looking. Second strikeout looking of the game, or the inning, third of the game for Park Sang-won, and he will be in line for the win as we will go to the bottom of the fifth. Hanwha up 4-3. They leave another runner on. That is the 6th base runner they have left on today. All right. Elsewhere around the league, KT destroying Lotte. They are up 8-2 in the top of the 6th. LG smacking NC around. They're up 10-3. SSG smacking Doosan around, and they're up 10-5. The only other close game is actually the Samsung and Kia game, where Samsung's up 4-2 in the top of the 6th. So Hanwha is not the slowest game going, but they are close. Why? What? Wow, the LG gives up 3 runs in the top of the first to NC, and they're thinking, oh god, and then put up 10 runs in the bottom of the first. It is currently 10-3 LG, and they just started the top of the third. All right, Jesus back out on the mound, and Hanwha will have Kim Tae-yeon leading things off. He steps in. Ankle seems to be all right. Gets a smack from the old umpire saying, "You're taking forever, man." And here we go. Kim Tae-yeon 1 for 1 on the day, or 1 for 2. Struck out in I'm not sure what the actual call on that was. Fouls, that's one. Backing out of play. What was the official call on that strikeout? And that's going to be a chopper to the shortstop. Grabs it. Quick throw way up high. And we'll see. Do they give him a hit on that, or... He goes back, comes running in, and just airmails it. Almost into the camera booth. And that will be an E6. All right, Noshiwan, a solo shot in his last at-bats. How about a 2-run shot here, sir? And there it is. Goodbye at the wall. Everybody sounded like it was gone. It sounded good off the bat, but it didn't even make it to the warning track and went away. Timing looked good. Jammed him a little bit, not able to muscle it out, just too high. Yeah, that was about 2 or 3 steps in front of the warning track. I love the fan reactions. All right, Cheongju now steps in. He singled in his last at-bat, came around to score, also reached on an E5. And swing and a miss, 0-2. All right, Hanwha does need some insurance run for Mary Kate. She asked, you shall give Mary Kate what Mary Kate wants. And the 0-2 up high, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 lifted into right, given chase, and laid up off of it, and it landed and bounced. What was that? Good Lord, somebody get these outfielders a little bit of energy. Jesus is pissed. He is pissed, and he has a right to be. Good Lord. That Jeonjin Hyuk slow throw in from the left fielder could have got EJ on at third base, and maybe before the run scored. Then that play right there, the 2 errors already on the infield. It is ridiculous. Jesus is not happy. He's throwing about 20 extra pitches now because of his defense. All right, the 1-2 swing and a miss at the top of the zone. And but really, this defense has been awful. Like, I understand they're young, but come on. Like, this is awful defense. I mean, where is their defense ranked? No, they're right in the middle of the pack with Hanwha. In terms of errors, coming into the game, they had 79. Hanwha had 77, so it's not like the defense is very different. Obviously, those aren't errors, but man, that's a good way to piss your pitcher off. That slow lollygagging in the outfield. Daejeon will step in. He had a 2-run homer in his last at-bats, a fly out to center in his first, and that's a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. Jesus, 80 pitches now for the big Venezuelan left-hander. And that misses way outside, 1-1. Again, he is not happy. And Chansung, yeah, he struck out, but Jesus ended up having to throw 3 extra pitches. All right, here comes the 1-1, and that's a swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes. I keep talking about it, going upstairs against these Korean pitchers, or these Korean hitters. The lefties cannot catch up to it. They cannot catch up to it. They are so used to dropping the bats because Korean pitchers in the KBO are so used to going left to right, as that's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, and the throw that will end that inning. But the Korean pitchers are so used to changing speeds that they and they go left to right. They don't go up and down, so the Korean hitters are not used to it. How do people not see this? But it's the 5th inning, which means it's the 5th inning stretch time. I will be right back in a couple minutes. You guys refill your beverages, and I'll see you then. Alright, so we should be back. Iminu on the mound, 49 games, is pitched extremely well this year. So Park Sang-won pitched excellent out of the bullpen, 1.1 innings. Came in, did give up 1 hit, but 3 strikeouts. Was able to stop the bleeding that should never have started. Alrighty. Oh, first pitch from Iminu outside, ball 1. Iminu on this season as really kind of between him and Han Sung-hyuk, kind of setting things up. And that's going to be a single past Noshiwan as he misplays that on the hot shot. They're going to give him a single, but in the MLB, that would definitely be an error. Hits off of his glove. Should have made the play. Yeah, I'll give him a hit, but it's not. Oh, it was hit hard. It should be a hit. No. It hit your glove. It should be an out. And there's a stupid bunt. Well done. Thank you. 1 out now. Runner on second, which means they still got to get a hit. First, runner on first. Nobody outs. And they decide, hey, let's bunt. And lower our chance of scoring a run even though we're down by 1. And the worst is they get to the bench, they're like, oh yeah, great job, oh yeah. Whoa. Ooh. What is going on? Another pitching change. I don't know what's going on. I assume they're going to go to Kiwoom Soo here. What is going on? Yeah, they're going to go to Kiwoom Soo to get the lefties. But ooh, this is interesting. Very, very, very interesting here. These pitching changes. Iminu, a 2.61 ERA on the season against lefties. Lefties hit 292 against them. Righties hit 241. But they're going to go to Kiwoom Soo. Kiwoom Soo, 38 games, 34 innings, 4 holds, 5.03 ERA, 860 OPS, 150 WHIP, 150 whip there. Again, they're going against... So he pitched yesterday. He pitched an inning yesterday. Against lefties, his ERA is nearly the same, 288. I really don't understand. I don't understand this. Im Byung-wook, 383 onto the season. RBI double in his last at-bats. Runner on second. First pitch way up high. 1-0. I really am confused here. I mean, is Im Byung-wook that bad against left-handed hitters or left-handed pitchers? As he misses outside, 2-0. No, he hits 333 against left-handed hitters. So I mean, he's only 2 for 6. He's only has 58 at bats on the season, so it's a very small sample size. But that's popped foul and out of play. 2-1. But I'm just wondering how you're gonna get. You're in the 6th. And that's going to be a broken bats foul. I mean, they're going off of what I said. I was saying before. They're saying that he does much better when he doesn't start an inning, and I agree with that. My concern here is you still got to get outs in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Obviously, the 9th you have Ju-Yun Song to get 2 outs. But he pitched yesterday, so you can't have him pitch more than 1. Han Sung-hyuk, you could have him come in. But he pitched yesterday and Tuesday. So I guess you go Kim Kyu-yeon, as that misses outside, bringing it to 3-2. I just don't get this. And that's lifted. Goodbye. Told you I didn't get it. 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 All right, Lee Ju-hyung chops that foul, makes it 1-2. I mean, I would love to understand what damn numbers this coach looks at. Like, what numbers is he looking at that makes him make these decisions? Because I'm pretty sure that he's straight up looking at somebody's just like punching numbers in a calculator and then showing him something, because that's the only way that it could possibly make any sense for this whole entire game. Like, this whole game, the choices that have been made. I just don't get it. I talked about it. Kim Gi-jung, whenever he was pitching, I said 1 time, 2 times through the order, 80 pitches. He threw 80 pitches. 80th pitch was a double, RBI double. They left him in there, go to the top of the order again, and what happens? A bases clearing, a 2 RBI triple. As that's a walk. And now he grabs his shoulder and he's done. He's done. As Kim Bum-soo is now sitting down on the ground like a lats. Again, he pitched yesterday. I just don't get this manager. What the hell? I swear, he has to be on drugs. Like somebody like took away his medication or something, or slipped him a different medication, because really that's the only explanation how you could be this bad at pitching changes. Like it literally, it's the only explanation for this manager having his job is he has dirt on somebody, or after he got the job, someone changed his medication. Because again, Kim Gi-jun, I said 80 pitches 2 times through the order. That's all he needs to pitch. He just doesn't have it. He just doesn't have the ability to go deep in games. 80th pitch, he gives up an RBI double to the number 9 hitter. So, that points, he's done. He should be done. Once again, goes, keeps him out there. Sure enough, what happens? Gives up an RBI, a 2 RBI triple, makes the game 4-3. Should have gone with Pak Sung-won earlier. Again, I said it before it happened, and then it happened. Why? Because I understand numbers. Then, they bring in Lee Min-woo. That's perfectly fine. They bring in Lee Min-woo. Oh, God, now it's just going to get worse. They brought in Lee Min-woo. Kim So-hyun had to hurry up and get ready, and I'll get to him in just a second. So they brought in Lee Min-woo, and then suddenly they take out Lee Min-woo after he gets the outs to bring in Kim Bum-soo. And Kim Bum-soo has pitched a lot better since he came back. But the guy that they had him come in to face hits left-handed pitching better than he does right-handed pitching. And you brought him in the middle of an inning, like, that's fine, but why would you bring in Lee Min-woo and then bring in a guy that pitched the day before? So now you have Kim So-hyun coming in. And again, Kim So-hyun has pitched really, really, really well lately. And I mean really well, but he pitched on Tuesday and he pitched yesterday. So now you got him running in, warming up after the injury. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. These, like, obvious, just unbelievable. Like, what the hell are they doing? Like, what the hell are they doing? In there for a strike. I don't... Like, I still... Where are you going to get the other 9 outs? I do too, man, but, like... I don't know how... I don't think they can hold a lead if they do get a lead. As that one is fouled back 0-2. I just don't understand how they could hold a lead if they come back to take the lead. Go Young-woo 0 for 2 on the day. He does have a walk, 2 strikeouts. Big strikeouts in the last time at bat as he left a runner over on third. As that's ball 1. All right, a swing and a miss. just don't get it. All right, Iju Hyung, they keep checking on him over at first base. Iju Hyung, 2 stolen bases on the season. And that's going to be a slow chopper off the catcher and foul. Song Sung Moon 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and a stolen base. A fly out to center and a ground ball to the first baseman. Average down to 342 on the season now. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch, not the 1-1 pitch, the 0-1 pitch. All right, the 0-1 fouled as he was on his way to second base. 0-2. And he will make the stroll back to first base. They do have Kim A-sung on the bench. Hasn't played since the SSG game. Obviously there's some sort of injury for him. And that's outside 1-2. Let's see, we'll look at that game and see if maybe he came out early. He did not come out early. And the throw over at first. Sliding back. One and 2 pitch coming up maybe sometime today. And lifts it into the air. Center fielder under it. Kim So-yeon comes in, gets 2 outs, but not before Kim Bum-soo gives up a 2-run shot. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha suddenly finds themselves down 5-4. And not only are they going to have to get some runs, they're also going to have to figure out a way to get some hits. Or some outs once they do get some runs. As another runner is left on base. That's 7 runners left on base for Kiwoom. All right, we should be coming back. Bottom of the sixth here, not the top of the sixth, bottom of the sixth. Wang Young Mook will lead things off. And fouls, that's one out of play. Jesus still out there, 84 pitches so far, including that's a one strike to Wang Young Mook. And Yo One upstairs, 1-1. That's 4 strike 2. And a swing and a miss. As Wang Young Mook is just looks overpowered against Jesus. Sticks the butt out, sticks the bat out, but's not able to make any contact. EJ1 now will step in. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out to the third baseman. Looks at strike 1. 0-1. 292 on the season for the backup catcher. And that's going to be lifted into right field, going back at the warning track. And 2 away. This is... All right, Daejeon Hyuk steps in. He's one of the few bright spots for Hanwha today. 2 for 2 with a double, RBI, a single in his last at-bat. He's 2 for 2 and looks at ball 1. And almost hits him, and that's 2-0. Daejeon Hyuk gives him a stare down. A swing and a miss there. 2-1. All right, the 2-1 fakes the bunt strike at the top of the zone. 2-2. Pitch number 94 for Jesus. I imagine this will be his last inning, as that's one misses upstairs. 3-2, and that'll be a full count. On a full count, he's got 2 strikeouts and also the solo shot to Noshiwan. How about a solo shot from Mr. Daejeon Hyuk? I've got my finger on my home run button. My finger on the home run button. That's gonna be a walk. And we'll take it. All right, that's going to bring up Peraza. Oh, they're going to have a little mound visit here. All right, 95 pitches so far for Jesus. And I assume that this will be his last batter, and it is his fellow countryman, Peraza. Peraza 0 for 3 on the day. Peraza really has, he's had 6 games this month, 7 games this month, 7 hits. He's been literally just getting his 1 hit a game. He looks at ball 1. So in the month of August, he's had 6 games. He's had 6 hits. He hasn't had his game yet today. As that misses 2-0. So can he get his daily hits here to not only extend his streak, as he also played in 19 games in July and had 19 hits, and 8 games in June and had 7 hits. He's literally just a hit a game. And that's lifted straight back, foul into the netting. 2-1. That's going to be a strike and a stolen base. He short-armed it. Ended up going up real short. That means we've got a 2-2 count. They're gonna... Well, I don't know what they're challenging. Like, he didn't even touch him. He never touched him. I don't know what the hell they were on. All right, now the fun begins. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, runner on second. Pitch number 100 on the day for Jesus, and that's ball 3 up high, and another full count. This is the game, maybe. 3-2 pitch. Pops him up, but it gets out of play, and we'll have another 3-2 pitch. And a swing. And he fouls it into the glove. Umpire checks it, and that'll be it for Jesus. 3 strikeouts for Peraza, 0 for 4. And Hanwha leaves another one on base. That's 6 for them. Jesus gets out of it. 102 pitches. for the big Venezuelan left-hander. And we will go to the 7th inning. What does Hanwha have in the bullpen? Is this, do you go Kim Gi-jung here? Cheongju coming out? Do you stick with Kim Saw-hyun? I don't even want to... I don't have any clue because there's so many decisions that I have no idea what the hell they were made. So me attempting to guess what this guy in the bullpen is going to do is useless pretty much. I guess they're gonna stay with Kim Saw-hyun. I don't know. And he only threw 8 pitches, which is, great, but he pitched yesterday. And apparently, all right, well, first pitch in there for a ball. Kim Saw-hyun is still out there. Kim Saw-hyun. And that's 2-0. He just does not pitch well when he comes in a second inning. Same as the last time he came in for 2 straight innings. Was it the KT game? Again, the KT game, he got out of the inning. They sent him back out, and what did he do? He walked the bases loaded. And that's in there for strike 3-1. Again, if you go back to the first of the month against the KT in the KT game, he came in late in the game. Where is it? As that's ball 4, and just the same as the KT game. I cannot believe this. Again, what is this manager on? So he came in the KT game. He came in the 8th. Ended up getting a striking out with runners on first and second. Then he came back out for the 9th and walked 3 straight batters. So here he came in. He got the strikeouts, got the flyout, and then a walk when he comes back out for the second inning. As that one is fouled out of play. And yeah, I get you got to get some outs and you got to go with your better arms. But again, this is your doing because of earlier games. That's fouled back, 0-2. Kim Gun-hee, single, a double, and a 6-4 groundouts. Yesterday, Kim Saw-hyun came in, pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 14 pitches. So right now, he's sitting at 0.2 innings, 0.2 plus, 15 pitches, 16th pitch coming here. And that's upstairs, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's in there for a strike with a slow changeup. Is that a slider or changeup? Slider. And that'll be it for him. I don't know who's coming in. I assume Hansen Hyuk, Kim Gyu-yeon. So they got Lee Sung-gyu, who's a righty, Ju Hyun-sung, who's obviously the closer and a righty, Han Sung-hyuk, who I assume would pitch the 8th, Kim Gyu-yeon. Other than they've got 4 arms left in the bullpen, and Ju Hyun-sung is obviously meant for the 9th. Do they go Kim Gyu-yeon here? I mean, who do they go here? Against Byung-sung Gwon, who's 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. They're going to go Han Sung-hyuk, their setup man. 49 games, 45 innings, 3 wins, 4 losses, 11 holds, 4.80 ERA, 6.69 OPS, and 153 WHIP. So I guess they're so yesterday Kim Bum-soo came out, Kim So-yeon came out, Han Sung-hyuk came out. So he's going with all 3 of them again, despite being down, and a guy that's 0 for 3 with a 2.69 average on the season. But they don't go Lee Sung-gyu, who pitched the other day in a 1-run game. Fouled away, 1-1. So they got a runner on. I guess they're expecting to get into the Kiwoom bullpen and get some runs. Kiwoom, their bullpen yesterday, 1 guy, as that misses outside. As Hirado threw 8 innings yesterday, so the only person they used was their closer. So the Kiwoom bullpen is very well rested. As far as the Kiwoom bullpen, as in terms of the KBO, they're awful. They are the worst bullpen, as you would expect from, the team in last place. But it has gotten a lot better in the second half as they've moved guys around. So I guess it'll be interesting to see what happens. But the 2-2 pitch here, that's going to be a chopper, slow chopper. He's going to not beat that out, and the runner's going to move over, but that's going to make it 2 outs. As he was hustling down the line, but just wasn't a slow enough roller. Runner moves over, 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Kim Jae-hyun. He's been on base 3 times today, an E6 and a stolen base, and then a single and a single. And spins him out of the way. Almost hits him. Ball one. 255 on the season for the Kiwoom catcher. Again, also had that stolen base was the first stolen base of his career. And that misses way upstairs, 2-0. Kim Gi-jung, 3.2 innings, 85 pitches, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, no homers, but didn't get to the 5th inning. Didn't even finish the 4th inning. And the 2-0 catches the top of the zone, 2-1. So once again, Hanwha's starter cannot finish the 6th inning, as the last Hanwha starter to finish the 5th inning was finished the 5th inning was Yu Hyun-jin is Kim Tae-yeon under it, and 3 away. They leave another one on. That's 8 runners. They left 2 on in the first, 1 and 2 in the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and innings. They've left 1 on each of those innings, and we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha down 1, trying to do something. But like I was trying to say, the last time Hanwha had a pitcher that was able to finish the 6th inning was Ryu Hyun-jin back on the 24th. He went 7 innings, but didn't even get the win because he gave up 2 runs, and Hanwha only scored 1, and that was after he got out of the game. So the last time a Hanwha pitcher went over 5 innings was last week. 2 weeks ago. Baria, or was it last week? Yes, last week. Last Tuesday, Baria went 5.2 innings. So this bullpen has been pushed and pushed and pushed. So today, bullpen has already thrown 6 guys out there. Kiwoom will bring in Yang Ji-yul as their first arm out of the bullpen. So Yang Ji-yul, 15 games, 15 innings, 3 holds, 2.40 ERA, 1 whip, 3 strikeouts per 9, 3.6 walks per 9. So walks a little bit more than he strikes out. And he will face Kim In-won, who swings at the first pitch, fouls it away. Kim In-won is ready for his first hit of the day. He's got a righty out on the mound. He is ready for his first hit. As we are in the bottom, let me reset all that. That's way upstairs. 1-1. And another one way up high. And he doesn't swing, but it's down the middle. And And that misses, and we've got ourselves a full count. And lifts that one up into no man's land. Left fielder just catches it down at his chest. All right. Stepping in now, Kim Daejeon singled in his first at-bat, but was stranded, a strikeout, and reached on an E6 in his last at-bat. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Kim Daejeon, 1 for 3 on the day. His average sitting at 321 on the season. And fouls. That's one out of play. 0-2. All right, that's a strike 3 at the top of the zone. Kim Daejeon is going to have to spend the offseason learning about the top of the strike zone, as he once again helps everybody understand that I should just be the pitching coach, the hitting coach, the head coach, the GM, and everywhere in between. As Noshiwan looks at strike 1. Noshiwan with a solo shot in his second at-bat, 1 for 3 on the day. 282 is his average currently. And here comes the 1-1. Off the end of the bats, but that might drop down, and it does. The old Texas League single as it drops in. And Hanwha's got a base runner for Cheongju. All right, here comes Cheongju ready to hit his 2-run come from behind homer right here. As he looks at a ball 1 on the outside. I'm telling you now, here it comes. And the 1-0 pitch, low, 2-0. And here comes the 2-0 pitch to the captain, the hottest hitter in the month of August. And that's way up high, 3-0. Are they going to let him hit anything? I would be giving him the swing sign right here. Any fastball and you're swinging. No Xiwan doesn't have the greatest amount of speed. He could probably score on a double, though. And here comes the 3-0 pitch. Misses low, ball 4. And he, I can't be right about the 2-run homer if he doesn't throw anything near the strike zone. And like I said, he walks a few more than he strikes out. As Lee Sang-hyuk will come in. Lee Sang-hyuk comes in to run at first base, as he will be the winning run or the go-ahead run. So they want plenty of speed over there so that a double scores him. An Ji-hong is stepping in now. An Ji-hong is Mr. 2-outs RBI himself. Already has a 2-run homer with 2 outs today. When I say he is Mr. 2-out RBI, the reason behind that is simple. He coming into today's game with runner with 1 or no outs. He has 28 RBIs. With 2 outs, he has 29. Plus the 2 more today, 31 RBIs, as they almost backpick him over at first. He has been picked off before in one of my broadcasts. Not particularly close, but close enough, as that's misses low, 2-0. 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls, 2 straight pitches, 2 straight balls. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That bounces into the dirt right at the catcher, and that's ball 7. And Hanwha is looking at putting the go-ahead run in scoring position if he can't throw a strike here. An Ji-hong with 6 game-winning hits, number 1 on the team, looking for another one. Speed over at first base, might catch No Xiwan, as that's in there for strike 3-1. And An Ji-hong, you get some more music. You get music until this at-bat is over. And that's ball 4. And he walks the bases loaded. Two outs, single, walk, walk. And I have to imagine that that'll be it for him. Probably a better idea to walk An Ji-hong than to and pitch to Wang Young-mook than it is to let An Ji-hong increase his 2-out RBIs. Oh, bases loaded now, 2 outs. Hanwha has scored all of their runs, all 4 of their runs with 2 outs. A 2 outs RBI double from Jang Jin-hyuk back in the 2nd inning. A 2-out solo shot from No Xiwan, followed by a single and a 2-run homer from An Ji-hong. To all 4 runs with 2 outs. Wang Young-mook, Nick is not here, but we'll do it anyway. So Yang Ji-yul stays in to pitch to Wang Young-mook. Wang Young-mook 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, a ground out to 5-4 ground out, and a 4-3 ground out. First pitch misses outside, ball one. Wang Youngmook is not known for his clutch gene. That's Mrs. Big 2-0. Just don't even swing, man. Wang Youngmook 429 with a 2-0 pitch when he swings. And lifts, that's one foul. 2-1. Bases loaded. He's 3 for 6 on the season. 2-1. He just increased his chances of getting hits. 429 and a 2-0 count. So what does he do? He fouls one off to bring it to 2-1. Because in 2-1 counts, he's hit 545. And lifts, that's one. Did he? Whoa, dives into the stands, but not able to catch it, and he is slow to get up. Dove into the stands, trying to catch that ball. Nowhere near. Where the heck are the fans? That's the Kiwoom side. All right, so, well, he is not feeling good. He is still grimacing over there in left field after diving into the stands. The 2-2 counts. Another foul. He's not even running after that one. We'll have another 2-2 pitch. Wang Youngmook fouls a ton of pitches off. He's not very good against left-handed pitchers, so keep him in against the righties, where he's hitting 310. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. 2 outs, bases loaded, and that's going to be a single into left field. Lee Sung-hyuk is going to come around to score, and they're going to take the lead on the 2 outs. 2 RBI single from Wang Youngmook. 한화의 황영우 날려버려라 한화의 승리를 원하잖아 최강 한화의 승리를 위해 날려라 무기 한화의 황영우 날려버려라 한화의 승리를 Wang Youngmook with the 2 outs, RBI, 2 RBI single. Why that pitcher was still in the game after giving up a single and 2 walks is God knows who. Apparently, Hanwha's manager went over. I do not know why he was still in there. Apparently, Hanwha's manager is also managing out of the Kiwoom dugout. But Kim Dong-wook will come in to pitch for Kiwoom. Why that man was still in is just mind-blowingly confusing. Kim Dong-wook, 13 games, 11.2 innings, 1 loss, 1 hold, 7.71 ERA, 9.47 OPS against, and a 1.46 WHIP. Takamatsu, you live closer to the stadium than I do if you can hear people cheering. You gotta live in like what's the pension place right there? Bomoon Pension. And that's in there for a strike to EJ Won. Yeah, I mean, if you can hear them from your apartments, you've got to be closer than me, and that's the only place that I can apartment complex that I can think that would be between my house and the stadium, as that's 1 and 1. Because I mean I'm a kilometer from the stadium. All right, so 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, so 1 and 2. No problem. Thank you for tuning in, sir. And 1-2 pitch coming up for EJ Won, who's hitting 379 after the 7th inning. Can Hanwha add some insurance runs? They still got to get 6 outs, is the thing. They've got to get 6 outs still. So that's bounced in the dirt. You roughly. It's not that far, is it? Well, Mary Kate's, you can look at the picture on the broadcast. That's what it looks like from the outfield. All right, that's lifted into center field, going back at the warning track, and that's 3 away. But Wang Young-mook with the 2 outs, bases loaded single scores 2 for Hanwha to take the lead, and we will now go to the 8th. Hanwha suddenly up by 1. Oh, KBO and KBO bullpens. Kiwoom will have the 8-9-1 hitters, who is 0 for 2, 2 for 3, and 2 for 3. So they will be facing guys that have been really putting the ball in play and doing a lot of damage. Not the middle of the order, who has been not good. Whew. It is hot in my apartment. As soon as this game is over, I'm going to go turn on the AC and stand in front of it until I begin to frost over. All right, who's coming in? Han Sang-hyuk will stay out there. So I'm going to guess Hanwha is going to get a couple outs, maybe 1 or 2 outs, and then they may go to, at that point, then they may go to Juhyun Song. I don't want to get it canceled. All right. Kim Tae-jin, 0 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike 1 in there. Han Seung-hyuk stays out there. And that's ball 1. I have to imagine that if anybody gets on base, then Hanwha will go to Juhyun Song. But again, Juhyun Song did pitch yesterday, as that's a slow chopper foul. 1 and 2. So Juhyun Song did pitch yesterday, only through 10 pitches, 9 of them for strikes. One of them ended up being a souvenir for a fan that put the game into from a 6-3 game to a 6-2 game or a 6-4 game. So he did pitch yesterday, but not that much. All right, that's going to be a chopper. Noshiwan scoops, throws 1 away. Ugh. It's actually really bad. Playoff bottom 5 teams make the playoff. Yeah, there's always hope. As that one catches the inside, 1 and 1. So the way the KBO playoffs is very, very confusing. Whoever wins the league during the regular season automatically makes it to the Korean series. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. Sets up on the outside, way outside at 2 and 1. So the number 5 team plays at the number 4 team in the best of 3 series. Yeah. So the number 5 team plays the number 4 team and at the location of the number 4 team in the best of 3 series. But the number 4 team actually starts with a 1-0 lead. So that's going to be a floater, the jump catch by the second baseman, and that is going to be 2 away. So it's the best of 3 series, but the second place team starts with a 1-0 lead. So they just have to tie or win a game before the number 5 team wins 2 games. And then the winner of that plays against the winner of, or the number 3 seed in the best of 5. And then that one's in there for a strike. Then the winner of that plays the number 2 team in a best of 5, and then the winner of that plays the number 1 team in a best of 5. So it's like a ladder system. The best way to explain it, it's like bowling. As the 0-1 pitch bounces in the dirt, and that's 1 and 1. So yeah, the best way for me to explain it is that it's like bowling, where whoever wins the main part of the tournaments is in the finals automatically, and everyone else bowls to get to them. So No. China's baseball is awful, as that's in there for strike 1 and 2. They did just say that they're going to invest a lot of money in the Chinese baseball, though. There was an article about that yesterday or today. They're going to finally put a bunch of money into developing baseball. And the 1-2 pitch that misses upstairs, 2 and 2. Lee Ju-hyung triple with 2 RBIs. Ended up putting the game within 1, which was able for Im Byung-wook to hit the 2-run shot a couple innings ago. As that's low, that's going to be a ball 3, runs the count full. Half of them are Korean. Isn't that the Taiwanese cheer team? Pretty sure half of them are Korean. Half of them are old KBO cheerleaders. And the 3-2, that's going to be a single past the diving Wang Young-mook. Yeah, I want to say that's... Yeah, there's a couple former Hanwha. They do have them in Jamshil. Like I said, what did I say? A runner gets on and they're going to go to Jihyun-song. As we're going to have another pitching change here. I believe Jihyun-song will come in and try to start his close. But I think Suwon and Jamshil are the only two that have beer people. I don't know if they're girls or guys. I'm not sure. But those girls, I saw something about them. Like they're like they want to become models or something like that, or get discovered. So they get a following because they work the same area all the time, and they like very flirty with the fans, trying to kind of like build a following. So, Jihyun-song on 47 games, 53.2 innings, 6 wins, 2 losses, 2 holds, 16 saves, 218 batting average, or 218 ERA, 568 OPS, and a .8 WHIP. Strikes out 9 per 9, and walks 1 per 9. Definitely the best closer in baseball this season. Did give up 1 run on a home run in yesterday's game, but got the save. So we'll come in for a 4-out save after pitching yesterday. We shall see how this ends up. I have confidence in Jihyun-song. Iwon-suk will go to left for Peraza. Put a better defender out there. So Iwon-suk moves into left field. Jihyun-song on the mound, and he is going to face Go Young-woo, who's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's ball 1. So, does have a walk, but other than that, 0 for 3 with a strikeout looking, and another strikeout. Spreading the fan breeze around, as that's in there for a strike, 1-1. struck out in the first inning, and then had a chance. Kiwoom was threatening with the runner on third. Brought in, and he's out for the game. Brought in a new pitcher who struck him out looking. And then Kim Bum-soo gave up the walk, so they brought in a new pitcher, Kim So-hyun, and he struck him out. And now they bring in another new pitcher, Joo-hyun Song, and he is up 1-2 on the count. So twice today, they have brought in a new pitcher to face him after Lee Joo-hyung has made his way on base. And the other two times, he has struck out. So is that a reoccurring theme here? We'll find out. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Hanwha's closer. That's fouled away. Won't strike out just yet. Oh. Joo-hyun Song, when he has come in, when he has pitched in the eighth, opponents are hitting 3 for 19, 158 against them in the eighth inning. Has given up 1 home run. The rest of his home runs have been in the sixth. All right, here we go. Once again, the 1-2 pitch. And fouls. That's one off. 143 at the top of the zone. Able to get it fouled off, though. And Joo-hyun Song, the former shortstop. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch from Hanwha's closer. That is lifted into right field. Kim Tae-yeon back, grabs it and slams into the wall, falls down, and makes the running catch at the wall to save the lead. As if that drops, that would tie the game. We will go to the bottom of the eighth. Hanwha up by 1. And the game is just getting interesting, ladies and gentlemen, and others. I don't know what to call you. And believe it or not, Kiwoom has left another runner on base. 8 innings with runners left on base. That means they have had 0, 1, 2, 3 innings. There have been 0, 1, 2, 3 innings in this entire game. There has been 1 inning, ladies and gentlemen, 1/2 of an inning where nobody was left on base. That was the 3rd inning, and that was because Hanwha hit a solo shot, a single, and then a 2-run shot with 2 outs. And then the following batter grounded into a 4-3 ground out to end the... So, Hanwha will come up for their hopefully last at-bat of the day, because that would mean that they come away with a 6-5 win or better. Looking to add some more runs, as they will have Jang Jin-hyuk stepping in and Iwan behind him. On the mound for Kiwoom will be Kim Sung-min, 41 games, 42.1 innings, 3 wins, 3 losses, 13 holds. And What is going on here? That was weird. Maybe getting rid of the pitch comm or something, as he seems to be putting some fingers down. All right. 2 runs. And 1-1. Sounds good, sir. I'll take it. Because they're going to get 3. So, anything but 2, I'll take it. All right, the 1-1 pitch in there for a strike. Jeonjin Hyuk is up to bat. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a stolen base, a double, an RBI, and a single. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Misses outside. 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bottom of the 8th here. Number 9 hitter who's been on base all 3 times today. And that's going to be a slapper and an E5. No way, that is not a hit! That is not a hit! How is that? No, that's not a damn hit. That's not a hit. He's on base. That's fine. That's not a hit. No. Yeah, there we go. These announcers are just, 3 hits today. 3 hits today. No, it's not a hit. Iwan Suk will step in and bunt him over as that one is thrown over his head, but he doesn't get to second base, and that's ball 1. Iwan Suk will bunt. Everybody knows my love for the bunts and how I really love when they bunt from a runner from first to second with no outs, because one of my favorite things is trying to lose, and I love dropping your chance of scoring any runs at all in the entire game by 4%. I love when offensives do that. One of my favorite things is trying to lose in the game of baseball. Oh, there's my spot right there. Right above the 250 average is my season ticket. If I wasn't here, you guys could have been watching me in the stands, as that's misses 2-0. You could have seen me on TV, ladies and gentlemen, but no, I am providing you with the lovely, lovely soothing sounds of my voice. What do we got here? He said he didn't hear the ABS system, or they checking to see if he swung. Oh, saying he didn't hear it. No problem, Mary Kate. Oh, it's so hot. Ooh. All right. All right, Iwan Suk, the 2-0 pitch. He's going to try to bunt. And he gets it down, goes to first. Moves the runner over, but gives up a hit. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Kim In-won will step in. He flew out to left in his last at-bats, looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 4 today from Kim In-won. That's 0 for 8 from the lead, the two top spots in the lineup, as that's in there for a strike. 0 and 1. And swing and a miss, 0 and 2. Here you go, Matsu. And the 0-2 pitch, way outside. 1 and 2. Daejeon, Hanwha, Kim In-won, Kim In-won, Daejeon, Hanwha. Has he? Yeah, he's probably the best power hitter on the team, honestly. As moves the runner over on that. I would say that he has the most power of the Hanwha players, honestly. So 2022, he had 16 home runs. Last year he had 7 home runs. This year he's only has, I believe, only has 1. Yeah. All right, Kim Daejeon, you gotta get us hit now, because they decided to, you know, bunt with a runner on first and nobody out, meaning that you have to get a bunt to score a run. So 2 outs. Hanwha has scored all 6 of the runs with 2 outs. So you might as well keep that run going, Mr. Kim Daejeon. And the 0-1 pitch, low, 1 and 1. All right, 1-1 pitch to Kim Daejeon, looking for a single here. And there it is. That's a single into left. Right on time. RBI single. Runs the score up 7-5. And another 2-out RBI for Hanwha. Just over the head of the outstretched jumping third baseman, and he gives a little fist pump as the head man of Hanwha once again in attendance on this Friday night. All right, Noshiwan steps in now. He's already has 1 home run on the day, 2 for 4 with a single. Came around to score on that Long Young Mook RBI, 2 RBI single. Okay, first pitch, ball 1, the 1-0 pitch coming up. And that's outside, 2-0. a swing and a miss, 2-1. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Hanwha's cleanup hitter. 2-run lead, 2 outs, 2-2 pitch, 2 for 4 on the day. Pitch number 2-0. And ball 3 runs the count full. And here comes the 3-2 pitch to Noshiwan. And lifts that one into right field. I've got a free beer, ladies and gentlemen. Free beers for this guy. And we will go to the 9th. Hanwha up 7-5. No, they really gave that guy a... No, they did not give John Jin Hyuk a hit. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, Hanwha up by 2 with their closer out there to close it out. Kiwoom will have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up. So, Han Sung-hyuk or Ji Hyun-sung yesterday 10 pitches, 9 for strikes. Today 6 pitches, 5 for strikes. But he will come back out for a 2nd inning. And Biwabe 4 cheese cheese party. Quattro cheese people whopper. All right, we've got the top of the 9th. Oh, and believe it or not, but Hanwha left another runner on base. All right, Son Sung-moon looks at ball 1, and this is where it'll get interesting. Again, Ji Hyun-sung pitched yesterday, so he came out yesterday, and then he came back out today. So we will see. What is going on? ABS. Like, it was definitely a ball. It's too hot for the ABS system to work. Wong Young-mook at second, An Chi-hong at first, Lee Do-yoon at short. Some defensive movements. If the game gets tied, I will change it, as it'll matter offensively in just a second. But that's strike 1, 1-1. All right, that's chopped foul 1 and 2. And that misses outside. 2 and 2. And the 2-2 pitch way upstairs. 3 and 2. Uh-oh. Ground ball, Wong Young Mook, 1 away. Sorry, I had to change my earphones as it suddenly died and all right, Cheongju on 0 for 2 on the day. Oops, wrong page. Oh for 2 with a 4.63 ground out and a strikeout looking, but 2 walks. And the 0-1 pitch coming up outside 1 and 2. No, their start of the season was amazing. They were in first. They were in first in April. The problem was their manager was a moron. Yeah, well, everything except April, as that is crushed. Foul. That went into the Duck Bokeh stand in right field. Pretty sure that went into the Duck Bokeh and draft beer stand way down in right field. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Cheongju on 0 for 2 on the day. Ju Hyun Sung 17th pitch, and that's fouled away. This game is never gonna end. You need a double B there. Or double K. Double K. And fouls. That's one back. It looks like Che Jae-hoon is also behind the plate. No. Way too many letters there. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's chopped foul. American would be rice cake. Stir-fried rice cake. All right, we're still here with a 1-2 pitch. We're at pitch number 8. And that's upstairs. All right. This is a long at-bats. Pitch number 9. And Ju Song decides he wants a little bit more time here. And we will go to another one. And fouls, that's one. Nope, that's going to go Iwan Suk under it. 2 away. A long at-bat there, but he gets the outs, making it all worth it. More balls. All right, the 0-1 pitch here. And fouled straight back, 0-2. Kim Gun-hee, 2 for 4 on the day with a single, a double. And they are down to their last strike. In the dirt. 1-2. Tomorrow will be a white guy pitching. Weiss will pitch tomorrow. But Kiwoom will have. What's up, Timmy? Kiwoom will have a spot starter. They will not have a regular starter pitching tomorrow. All right, so the 1-2 pitch. And 2-2. You missed all the excitement, Timmy. Because they do it all the time, and what they do is they try to get these guys to chase way out, and it's just not smart. It's wasted pitches. And that's fouled into Daejeon's legs. That's what I was doing when I was fixing all that. I was trying to change this. All right, the 2-2 pitch fouled away. And swing and a miss. That's going to be the game as Hanwha gets out of it. They give up the lead. They take the lead. They give it up. They give it up. They take it. They take it. They give it. They give it. They take it. But come away with the win. 7-5. Han Sing-hyuk gets the win. Jesus gets the no decision. Under 12-5. That is a risky bet, Timmy. All right. Hanwha comes away with a win. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the ninth inning, the top of the ninth, the very last half of the inning was the only inning all day that went 1-2-3. Every other inning had at least one base runner. Every inning except the bottom of the third had runners left on base. Absolutely ridiculous situational hitting in today's game. 9 left on for Hanwha, 9 left on for Kiwoom. Kiwoom with 3 errors. They said 2 errors, but that's absolute BS. It should have been 3 errors or 4 errors on Kiwoom, but one I'll give a generous infield hit. But yeah, so Hanwha gets the win. Yeah, it was not a pretty game. Very, 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 very bad pitching changes. Kim Gi-jung, like I was saying, before it even started to happen, Kim Gi-jung should pitch 80 pitches. That's all. 2 times through the lineup. That's it. What happens? Well, you know, he ends up throwing 80 pitches. His 80th pitch ends up being an RBI double. They leave him in to face the lineup for the 3rd time. And when they face the 3rd time, what happens? He gives up a 2-run triple to cut the lead from 4-3. Brought in Park Sang-won. Park Sang-won pitched remarkable. But then they brought in Lee Min-woo, and I don't mind bringing in the Lee Min-woo parts. My problem is they brought in Kim Bum-soo right in the middle of that for some stupid reason. Again, for a guy that hits better against left-handed hitters, and what did he do? Well, he hit a 2-run homer to take the lead. Then they left him in, and he walked, and so then they brought in Kim So-hyun, and Kim So-hyun came in, got the outs, and then but they sent him back out again for another inning, and he immediately walked a runner. He got the strikeout, which is great, but he just doesn't pitch well whenever he goes back out there. It's something like that any half-decent manager would easily see. Like, there's some guys that Park Sang-won and Ju Hyun-sung who can do that, so they're perfectly fine with it. But the problem you have is you're running these guys in and out multiple innings. It's not just the inning pitches. It's the warm up in the bullpen, come in, warm up, pitch, go sit down, come back up, warm up on the side, go back in, warm up. Then you throw, a couple outs more, and that 12 pitches is not 12, it's 45 pitches. And then you do that a couple days in a row against some of these guys that aren't used to it, that just haven't been able to do it very well, and you run into issues, and it continues. But for some reason, Kiwoom's manager left that guy in there. Who was it? Yang Ji-yul. They left in there despite the fact that he walked 2 guys, and then he gives up the 2 RBI single to Wang Young-mook to take the lead. That's just one dumb manager after another. It's like they were having a competition, not between the 2 teams, but the 2 managers were having a competition about who could be the worst possible manager in the game today. And luckily for Hanwha, Kiwoom's manager decided to make the bigger bonehead play later on in the inning. With that bases loaded, the guy just gave up a single and 2 walks through 1 strike and 2 batters, and you leave him out there to Jesus Christ! No wonder everybody wants the Kiwoom manager fired. He's just an idiot. But Hanwha gets the lead. Then they add on another one late in the game. Only one. That's right, only one, which means Takamatsu's getting me a ice cold frosty adult beverage the next time I'm at the game and he's at the game. So not only did Hanwha win, not only did they win 2 in a row, not only did they win a game that had a left-handed pitcher, but even though they didn't beat the left-handed pitcher, but they've guaranteed that they will not be in last by the end of this week. And not only that, they have guaranteed at least a tie week. They cannot have a losing week as they won 2 of 3 earlier in the week, and then today's game. Tomorrow's game will have Weiss will be pitching, and for Kiwoom, I want to say, what's his name? Jung Chan Hyun will be pitching. So not a good pitcher for Kiwoom on the mound. Weiss has been pretty good. Not great, but he's been pretty good. The problem is going to be if Hanwha gets a lead, can they keep it? And the reason why I say that is because Park Sang-won pitched 1.1 innings today. Not only that, so maybe he can pitch tomorrow, but Iminu pitched Tuesday and Wednesday, had the day off Thursday, but then came in to pitch today, so he should be fine for tomorrow. But Kim Bum-soo pitched yesterday and today. Kim So-hyun pitched yesterday and today. Han Sung-hyuk pitched what? Yep, that's right, yesterday and today. And Ju Hyun-sung pitched yesterday and today. So, basically, if they get a lead, who's going to pitch to keep the game close? Who's going to pitch to keep the game from becoming a loss? Not only that, but Hanwha has 5 wins on Saturdays and Sundays total at home this season. They win on Friday nights in front of the head of Hanwha, but once the weekend season ticket folks get there, they basically just they suck. So Weiss will be on the mound. They have a better starting pitcher against Kiwoom, but Hanwha's bullpen is going to be stretched super thin, as again their starters can't finish 6 innings. Half of them can't even finish 5 innings without giving up the lead. So we will see what happens tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I will see you tomorrow as Hanwha goes for 3 in a row. Until next time.
준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해준 낭만. 태양처럼 불타오르는 희망 모든 것은 던져 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해줄